Good evening, everybody. Gonna make this quick video because I was out and about today, Sunday, of course, so my regular Sunday activities. But what I noticed is the weather is breaking, and I have no problem with the weather breaking. I think it's really lovely that the weather is breaking. But what I have a problem with the weather breaking is the way we act outside. I hope that one day, and I'm not boxing everybody in the box because it's not everybody, but there's a nice amount of us that's out there that does not carry ourselves in the way we need to carry ourselves. Let me tell you something. Hot pants is fine. But when the shorts go up between your legs, look like you walking around with tissue paper just scrubbing, cleaning yourself between your legs, that ain't cute. Y'all need to let them shorts go. And you think less is more? No. More is better than less. So you need to be conscious about your dress. Ladies, it's not cute to have hot pants on. You got a Dunlap from the front to the side to the back. All your belly all over the shorts. You can't even see the button. And some of y'all, you can't even see the zippers, but y'all think y'all cute. And that's not cute whatsoever. If you are going to wear dresses that are spandex and clinging to your behind, make sure you put some Spanx on because nobody wants to see your look like somebody been shooting the backside of you with a BB gun. It doesn't make any sense. Come on now, women. What is up with that? What happened to us being respectful of ourselves? You can be cute, you can draw attention, but you don't have to be slutty when you're dressing because that is not cute. When you think you get all this hanging out and all this up here, that ain't cute. And everything is not to be meant to be worn outside. I look at our neighborhoods and our neighborhoods, some of our neighborhoods are in bad conditions. Now we go to the suburbs, the grass is done, the streets are clean, there's nobody hanging out on the corner. We go in our area and cross certain streets, certain blocks, and the grass look like a bunch of weeds. Trash is everywhere. We standing outside blocking them traffic. As soon as somebody blow their horn, you want to get mad and start cussing and fussing. That is not a good look. You know, we want to blame everybody for our madness and our mess, except for the people we need to blame. We need to go back to old school, and I keep saying this over and over again. I was at a function on Friday, and there was a young lady who was supposed to come to the function, but she didn't come because her daughter had made her angry. And she has a child who, when a mother feel like she want to whoop her, she gonna call 911. I done said this before. Let me tell you something, women. Labor hurts too bad, too bad. I come lock me up. I'm going to jail because let me tell you, labor pay ain't no pump. I'm not feeding them. I'm not clothing them. I'm not paying light, gas, give them a bed, sleeping, a roof over the head, and I can't tear their behinds up when they get out of pocket. I'm not saying beat them. I'm not saying hit them with 2x4, but they behind need to be towed up. This system that we got going needs to stop. You need to stop letting these doggone kids call 911. If their parents are tearing their behinds up, if you don't want to put my kids, then I'm going to pack them up and I'm going to send them to you. And children, you think it's easy living in somebody else's household? It's not. It is so heartbreaking to see our men still walking around with their pants up under their butt. I don't want to see your freaking drawers. Why don't we start our own trend? I rode past a van. The guy beating up the girl in the van, and she hollering, "I hate you." Why are you going to stay with a man who's going to constantly put his hands on you? I'm not understanding this. It doesn't make sense to me. We as a people need to get it together. We make our own self look bad. So we need to stop passing the blame on everybody else. It ain't nobody else's fault but ours. We need to go back to old school, as I said time and time again, and go back to where we used to do things because we get out of pocket. We ought to want more for our neighborhoods. You got bottles in the grass, bottles on the street. You're cussing. The music is loud. But you go over there to the white folks' neighborhood, you ain't that bad. Your tone changes and you act like you got some freaking sense. So why can't you act like you got some freaking sense in your own doggone neighborhood? Why can't we clean up our stuff? Why do we got to have the popos all up and down our blocks? Because we don't know how to act or have a decent gathering or hang around with somebody. We think we bad. We think we this and we ain't nothing. You ain't got no job. You're broke. You don't want to go to school. But yet you want to be out on the street all times of night, or when the weather breaks, you want to hang out. It's okay to hang out. But we need to stop making our own stuff look bad and stop passing the buck to everybody else. These are our neighborhoods we live in. We need to clean them up. We need to get our kids together. Yes, parents, I say get our men need to step up, be men, be fathers to these boys. These organizations need to step up. Churches need to step up. It don't make no sense. And it makes me sick to my stomach to ride down the streets when the weather change. I hate to see the weather change. I want to see it change, but then I hate to see it change. That's why we only have 2 good hot days and then it rain. Because the Lord got a black folks control situation. Because we ain't got sense to get off the corners and go in the house. So we got to make it rain or drop the temperature down. Then we have some kind of sense to take a break and go in the house. But why we got to go through all that? Why we just can't have common sense? You know, we ain't that dumb, but we just act like our brains is in our big toe. It don't make no sense. This needs to change. And we need to start now. Clear, but we shouldn't have no abandoned buildings. And if the abandoned buildings is abandoned, they should be intact and the property should be cleaned up. But you know why we can't get none done? Because we the one doing it. We the one throwing the trash. We don't have no care about where we stay. No respect for nobody. None whatsoever. And women, you need to start demanding your respect from these men. Or stop fooling with them. Point blank period. Because it's time out for this madness. It's time out.